Hello everybody, this is Rich from thepit.com. Today we are going to take a quick look at Javier Baez and his 2011 first Bowman card from Bowman Chrome Draft Picks. So this is actually from the Bowman draft set. So Javier Baez, of course, the shortstop for the Chicago Cubs, had a pretty good year last year. And recently his rookie card has been really taking off. So as you can see on the pit just sold a bunch of these for around $5 yesterday, and they're currently listed between $5.95 and $6.95. But if you look elsewhere on the internet, these cards are already going up to the $7-8 range, with some listings as high as $10. So with baseball potentially returning soon, the MLBPA, the latest news is that they are countering the owner's proposal, but it's a lot more reasonable this time. Rob Manfred, the commissioner, really trying to make this happen. But there's so much bad blood on both sides right now, and so many people, so many people at this point really seem like they don't even care if baseball comes back. But if baseball does come back, Javier Baez, obviously one of the best shortstops in baseball, and so especially from an offensive standpoint, we take a look at the stats. So we'll take a look at FanGraphs here. You can see last year he hit 29 home runs, and he also had 11 stolen bases. So the projections really call for him to be, another 30 home run threat, maybe with another 15 stolen bases over the course of a full season. Now, of course, we're probably going to only be playing about 60 games this year, maybe even less. So really not even half a season. But a guy that definitely has, over a course of a season, 30, maybe even 35 home run power, driving 100 RBIs over the course of a season, 15 stolen bases. So, those numbers will probably be, cut in half with a shortened season. But still, a guy who, puts up pretty decent numbers, hitting some of the 270s. He doesn't walk a lot. So, from an advanced metric standpoint, he's not really, he's not necessarily as good as the baseball card numbers, like the home runs, RBIs, etc. would suggest. But Baez is a great hitter, power hitter, and when you're investing in guys in the hobby, guys like Baez are very very attractive, especially that much power from the shortstop position. Of course, he's going into, I believe, his second year of arbitration. He's got 1 year left on left on his contract. So he has 1 more year of arbitration. The Cubs were trying to get a deal done with him before all this happened, an extension to keep him a Cub for hopefully life. And obviously, if that happens, that's going to be very good for his card. So this card in particular, being his first Bowman card, a Chrome card, is definitely, if you're looking to, purchase his best card, this would probably be it. He does have a few other cards. He has a rookie auto as well from 2011 Bowman Sterling. I believe there's one from Bowman Chrome as well. But if you're looking for, if you're looking to get into Javier Baez, if you really believe that he will, first of all, that they'll even play MLB this year, and that he'll have a, essentially not a breakout year. He had a big year back in 2018 when he hit 34 home runs and stole 21 bases. If you expect that Baez will have another sort of breakout year, even though it's obviously a shortened season, but if he goes on that similar kind of tear that he went on in 2018, he could be a very good investment. This card could certainly climb up $10-12 range very quickly, as we're already seeing across the internet. This card is really picking up steam. So if you want to get into this card, you want to get into it quick, because as I said, it is starting to pick up. So just wanted to make a quick video about that. I hope you guys are doing well. What guys are you looking into right now? Are you even looking to invest in baseball right now? As we've seen, some people are investing in current players. Most of the baseball activity we've been seeing is players from the 80s and 90s. So, but there's definitely interest in Baez in the market overall. So, if you are looking to find a player who seems like a pretty safe buy right now, I would say it's Javier Baez. Of course, going forward, a more established player. He's already shown what he can do. So a big, if they do play this year, if MLB plays, obviously he's going to be a very big part of the Cubs lineup, and if he goes on a tear, his cards will definitely be a hot commodity. If you're looking for this card to get this card graded, there aren't a ton of these out there. There's 184 graded by PSA, and it's pretty even split between 9s and 10s. So basically, if you were to buy, say, 10 of this card, you'd probably get 4 10s and 6 9s, which is not too bad. So personally, I would just get this card raw. That's what I personally would do. That's my opinion. So yeah, so love to hear your thoughts on Baez. Any other baseball cards that you're considering buying, or basketball or football, doesn't matter. Let us know a card that you think is currently undervalued, that people should probably be checking out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So have a great weekend, everybody. Happy collecting.